Hi, I'm Jan Marker, a trainer for Qt QML at KDAB based in Frankfurt am Main, Germany. In the last video, I showed you a set of shortcuts in Qt Creator building on Jasper's previous video. This time, our focus is on the little box in the lower left corner of Qt Creator, the Locator. With just a few keystrokes, you will be able to get access to many features like file browsing, documentation, or Git. You start using the Locator by pressing Ctrl+K. And when you just press Ctrl+K, you can immediately start typing, for example, for file names. So here, if I type ellipse, I will get a list of all the files that I have in my project which contain that word. Now, we talked in the previous video about the F1 shortcut for finding documentation and help about elements. For that, you need to have the element in your code, right? You need to click on it. But if you're not quite sure what the name is of the element, you can use the Locator box to search for it. So again, Ctrl+K, question mark space. And now maybe I look for a path list or a path view. I'm not quite sure. So maybe I just type path and then list. I don't find anything. So probably it's view. It's view. I can press enter and immediately jump to the help. Here you see that I can choose which Qt version I want the help for. Maybe we choose Qt 5.15. Another feature in the Locator box is the evaluation of JavaScript expressions. So I can press, again, Command-K, start typing, and I press an equal sign. And then I can write fancy JavaScript expressions like this one. This particular one isn't too useful, but you will find use for it. Now, if you want to navigate in your file, you know the shortcut, which is Command or Ctrl+L, and then you can type a line number. For example, here, let's say 30. You notice that when I did this, Qt Creator automatically used the Locator box. So I can also do that manually. I can press Command-K, L, space, and the line number, maybe now, let's say 26. Another feature is file browsing. Earlier, we were just going through files in the project, but now I want to actually browse the file system based on which my current file is. This can be useful in instances where you port a project, for example, from QMake to CMake. And you have the project in QMake, but you need to edit the CMake lists file, which Qt Creator will not show in the projects view. So I do that by pressing Ctrl+K again, F, space, and now you see that I have a listing of the files in the current folder. I can navigate through that. For example, with 2 dots, I can navigate one folder up. To show you the next feature, I will quickly switch to a QML file. Now what I want to do is I want to navigate back to the C++ file, but by finding a specific C++ symbol. So I will press Ctrl+K and then colon. Now I start typing ellipse, and you see that it already has found the symbol which represents the class. So I press enter and it jumps to the class definition. Similarly, I can now navigate within this header file by using Ctrl+K again, using dot, and then type, for example, set color, and it will only filter a list of symbols in the current file. So if I press enter now, it jumps to the set color function. The last feature I want to show you is the integrated Git support. So I again press Ctrl+K and start typing Git. You see a list of the Git commands that are supported on the bottom of Qt Creator. The one feature that I will talk about now is diff. So it will diff the current changes of the file against what the repository knows. If I press enter, you see the diff. You can double click on a change to jump to the line of code in your file and continue editing there. The Locator of Qt Creator can do much more. Just press Ctrl+K to see the options. You can customize it in the preference of Qt Creator. You can even add custom patterns for file browsing and URLs. And that's it from me. I hope you learned something today and got a little bit more productive with Qt Creator. Please share the video if you found it useful and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Tschüss!